So, guys, what's going on? So, it's February 13th, and it comes out today that DOGE, Elon Musk finds $2.7 trillion, not billion, $trillion of improper Medicaid payments. They were sending Medicaid payments to people that were overseas that A, weren't eligible, or B, didn't exist. 2.7 trillion. First, when I saw it, I'm thinking like billion. It's trillion. 2.7 trillion. That money it's inconceivable. It doesn't even make sense. You don't know what that's beyond money laundering. That's beyond anything that you can imagine. 2.7 billion, you could say that's fraud, it's waste. I mean, but we're so beyond billions, you're in trillions, and that's where you're at. So they held a press conference today. I mean, you could look it up. It's confirmed. They found $2.7 trillion going to people that, A, weren't eligible, B, didn't exist, or C, like nowhere. So they were sending money to people where there was no information. There was money going to like an account, to a bank, someplace, but there was nothing to trace that money to. It was like a ghost. And then there was just people that weren't eligible, but these weren't even Americans. This wasn't people that were like here in the United States. This was just overseas, unless people go overseas to live, but they still get Medicaid, whatever it is. The scam is incredible, because that's 2.7 trillion is an inconceivable number of fraud. It's got to be, I would say, the biggest in history if they don't find more. I suggest you look this up. It's very weird that you have a group of people that actually do not want to stop this. They're actually fighting against this, the fraud, the finding of the fraud. One of the people, I put this in this video, wrote it best. If that's $2.7 trillion that was just given away outside of the United States to who knows where. If that $2.7 trillion was just kept in the United States, what that could do. Or that money's being given to people. Whatever that money's going, somebody's having that in their hand. If you took 2.7 trillion and divided that by 350 million people that they say in the United States, you would have some money in your pocket. But this is what you are dealing with. And when you see people and politicians fighting and pushing back on this, and they want to fight in the street, and they want to fight you because you're finding out all this information, you really have to think. But this is something that should be said. These are medical. If you're sick, you need Medicaid, Medicare. The last thing you want is fraudulent payments going out the window. We need it here. You need it. It's you can't explain it because that number is so incredible. But that's something that everybody should know about, and you aren't going to hear a lot about it, especially for, the mainstream news doesn't really report on it. But if you know anything more about this, please leave a comment below. I love to read your comment. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's staying safe. God bless you guys, and I will talk to you guys later.